Howdy y'all, this is Molly Jo, Cowgirl on Missions video update. Now I know I haven't talked to you guys since July, so these 2-week videos might become monthly, the way things have been going. So last time we talked, I told you we were going to be traveling all the way to Ohio and several states on the way back. So let's recap on that. While we were in Ohio, we actually ended up painting a trailer park, which is really awesome because the whole community there brought their ladders. They were all out cleaning up the place. They were offering food, coffee, just fellowship, and we just blasted our worship music as we painted in the heat that, Ohio has with all of that humidity. And it was really a fun time. We really enjoyed ourselves. We also ended up doing a couple of worship performances at some Amish reunions, and so we got to really touch the Amish and Mennonite communities while we were there in Ohio. And it was really neat to see just the open hearts that people had to be curious about what we did and to thank us for what we were doing. So that was really awesome to see. We also enjoyed a lot of fellowship at the Fairline Mennonite Church, and we even got to do an honoring ceremony, which I stood towards the background to just stand with my team and support them, but at the same time it was just amazing to see just the cultures come together, a Mennonite church clashing, or not clashing, but coming in unity with a team that is very tribal. And so it was really awesome to watch and to witness, and just I thank God that I was a part of it. And so that was a recap of Ohio, and then moving on, we went to Indiana, where we worked with Servants of the Streets, which is a rehab center, kind of a halfway house, where they teach people, to give their heart to Jesus and teach them how to get into the Bible and really accept God's love, and then how to love on other people as well. So that was really cool. We also did another Amish reunion, which was really awesome because I got to drive an Amish buggy, which was really cool. I was really excited, got my horse time in. And then we also worked with another place called Heroes Camp while we were in Indiana, and it's a huge gym with just several basketball courts. And this guy, Pat, he's an ex-NBA player, and he just saw a need for inner city kids, and he built this gym, and it's open pretty much all week, and he's got different hours for different age sets, and then they play basketball games, they've got refs, and then they also do a short time of ministering where he'll read a Bible verse and give the kids a short little talk about the topic that they're on, and just really encourage them and push them to be better. And he also has a lot of sponsors, so he outfits these kids in shoes, clothes, bags, whatever they need. He even blessed our team and gave all of us brand new basketball shoes. So that was really awesome to receive that blessing and also play basketball with those kids, man. I'm sure they thought that I was just some silly white girl out there, but it was a lot of fun. I was kind of scared at first, but it was really great. A lot of the girls saw me playing with the guys, and they came over later and they're like, "You did so good, like, you're really good." And so that was really kind of funny. It was really nice to get back into basketball. And then from Indiana, we moved on to Minnesota. In Minnesota, we were in Bemidji, which is where one of our older staff members is from. He's been with the team for 7 years, Earl, and so we went to his home church and actually got to do a worship performance with his youth group that his church has, and to connect with his pastor and to be in the area and just see the area. And that was really cool because I'd never really been in Minnesota, but that youth group was like really on fire for God, and so that was really awesome. And then we went on to back into Montana. We went to the Eastern Reservation of Rocky Boy. And in Rocky Boy, we actually got invited to do the closing ceremony for their powwow. So they had a powwow going on. It was the last day of the powwow, and they asked us to come do a worship performance with them and to worship God with them. And that was super awesome. I got to do the saw with my team, and we just really got to show family and just encourage the people there. And man, nothing is cooler than just watching us do dance and everything, and then hearing the Native Americans just really worship with us. There was hooping and hollering, and they were just really getting into it. So that was really touching and really amazing. It was an incredible opportunity. And we also got to honor the guy that had invited us, as well as their chairman, as well as praying with those people. And so that was a great opportunity. And then, moving on, we went to Browning, which is that northern reservation above us, home to the Blackfeet. And while we were there, we did prayer walking. We helped paint the church, the same church that we ripped the roof off earlier this year. And then we also did a worship performance with those guys, and that was really cool. They really enjoyed it. I really enjoyed it. And I also got connected with a guy that's really into Cowboys for Christ, and he's really wanting to do more with the kids on his reservation up there. And so that was a really cool connection, and really praying into that and what God has for that connection that he put there, you know? And so after all of that travel, we come home, and it's time to do our mission to the Moana, which is Polynesian Islands, VBS. And so we started, I think we got home, and then we had a couple of days of rest, and then it was into decorating, getting the church ready, getting people ready. And so we had a Wisconsin team here, luckily, and they were actually from Lighthouse Church, Wisconsin, which is really neat because we go to Lighthouse Church here in Ronan. And they helped us, and I actually ended up taking a team on the Tuesday after we got back. And we went and painted Debbie Homegun's house, and it was really cool. Debbie's a sweet lady. I mean, I absolutely adore her. And man, she's just really close to my heart. So when they said, does anybody want to lead that team? I was like, pick me. I want to go. I want to bless her. I just want to hang out with her. And that's exactly what we did. I had to brave some wasps, but you know, it's okay. God protected us. Nobody got stung. The whole time we were painting, wasps were buzzing around. The team was very calm, and I just kind of kept talking them through it, and nobody got stung. So praise God for his safety, you know? Like, seriously, I'm not kidding. We were praying the whole time and just kind of like, okay, wasps, like, we just need to get this done. So that was really an awesome time, really a faith builder. But while I was there, Debbie's kids, they asked me, they went to Rhema Bible College down in Tulsa and had left some stuff. And they asked if I would help them drive back down to get the rest of their stuff. They're around my age. And so I was like, well, it's kind of short notice. They were leaving the next morning, okay, guys? So I was like, I don't know. We have this VBS. And so I prayed about it, and then I called my leaders and asked them if they would allow me to go. And they said, yeah, you know, I think that'd be fine. I think we can do it without you. So I got to drive all night long. I took the graveyard shift to help them drive down there, and I got to meet all their friends down there. I got to see Rhema Bible College. Man, it was really cool. I had made some really deeper relationships with them even. Just, you know, after you're spending 23 hours in a car with people, you really get to know them. And so that was a blessing. And something I really needed. It was really refreshing to just hang out with peers and just to grow deeper. Because they're not just peers. They're like-minded, like-hearted. And so it was really encouraging. And we really kind of fed off of each other during that trip. It was 7 days, and so then when I came home, it was right back to work. And so I actually took a day of rest, so don't think that I pushed myself too hard. But when I got back, we've been really praying about this land, as most of you know. It's about 20 acres, and they were asking $600,000 for it. We put in an offer at $410,000, and they refused that, which is kind of sad because as far as tax purposes, it was only claimed to be about $386,000. So we thought we were sitting at a good price with that. The owner didn't like it. So we're kind of praying if we should have a counter offer, or if maybe this isn't the land for us, or kind of what steps to take. So everyone that watches this, if you could please be praying for that land and just the expansion of our base so that we can, you know, have more facilities. Because right now, working out of an acre size base, so those of you who've been out here have seen it, it's really small, but we do a lot out of it. And so we really want to be able to do more and better things. And so we need some more land for that. So we're really praying for more direction. And so if you guys could really join us in that prayer and just be praying for us. And if you guys get any words or anything, please, please, please let me know, because we are really seeking God on this, because we don't want to do anything that's not His will. And then to wrap up this long month, we're going to be headed to Kansas City here later this week. So I'll be in Kansas City from September 4th through the 10th. So anybody wants to come visit, please let me know. I probably won't be able to make it down to Columbia area, unfortunately, because we're going to be at the International Conference. Because with Youth with a Mission, we've been led by Lauren Cunningham for the last 56 years. And so now he's going to be stepping down and handing the organization over. And so there's going to be a lot of talking about the vision for the future of the organization, the change, and this different season that we're approaching. And so, yeah, so for those of you that are in Missouri, hit me up. Let me know if you guys want to go get a coffee real quick, or if you want to come to the conference. I can see what their daily charges are for that and things like that. And so that's really awesome. And then when we get home from Kansas City, we have a few days because September 20th is the start of our ministry school. And then that'll be going till November 5th. And so, yeah, you guys, that's about it. I'm sorry it's such a long video, but there's so many good things that were happening and so much travel. And so, as far as me, I've really been growing. God's really been working on my heart as far as working with a team. And right now, just kind of asking and praying into, God, what's my next step? Where am I going from here? Where are my roles going and things like that? And so those are some things you can be praying about. But for the most part, you guys, things are really amazing. And I'm really enjoying my time here and being able to walk with God and really to witness what He's doing through this organization, through my team here on the reservation, everywhere we go. And so it's been a real blessing. And so thank you to all of my supporters for supporting me in prayer, finances, encouraging words. Thank you guys so much for always being there and for being a part of this family. And so, yeah, thank you guys so much. And I hope you guys have a wonderful, wonderful week. Okay, just a wonderful week, and don't forget to share these encouraging testimonies with other people, because this video is not just for you, it's for everyone, because our testimony is how people see God and how we reach people. And so if you guys share this video, you could really touch somebody else's life and really spark their heart for God. And so I encourage you guys to pass this on and to talk about these stories, and just so that people can hear about what Jesus is doing. So thank y'all. Have a good week, and I'll see you next month. Bye.